Hello guys, and this is day 7 of Peahc Advent Calendar. This time I'm trying out this ProPod chocolate chip cookie. Hopefully it's better than the... oh god. Gingerbread, there we go. I had to think of what is pepparkaka in English? The gingerbread one, because that one was absolutely horrific. The gingerbread that is. Well, just judging by the smell, it smells like just a normal ProPod chocolate one. Yeah, it's more of like a deeper or maybe a little bit of a darker chocolate taste than the normal one. Yeah, it's okay. I like it more than the normal chocolate one. So that is okay. I also brought one knäckebröd. What is knäckebröd in English? You know what? I say the word knäckebröd a lot. And I always ask what it is in English. So. We live in the age of information. Knäckebröd English. It is... oh, come on. No, I do not want to give you permission. Cookies? Okay, here we go. Oh, knäckebröd means Swedish crisp bread, I guess. Swedish rye bread. Well, this is made from rye. Yes, this is råg, which I'm guessing is English for rye. But knäckebröd doesn't have to be rye. I mean, I've seen knäckebröd that isn't made from rye. There we go. And this one has tuna pate on it and some bok choy, which is actually grown here in Stockholm hydroponically. So that's cool. Yeah, that's good. That's a good combo. Actually, this pate is good, this tuna pate. If you live... well, I guess this could be for every place, but if you live in Stockholm, I don't remember the brand or whatever, but if you see these things, these grown in Stockholm hydroponically and all that, I would say try them out. Because it's a pretty... also, depending on the price wherever you live. This specifically wasn't much more expensive than just buying the bok choy that comes from other countries. Like the Netherlands or whatever. And this is grown here in Stockholm using just like old buildings that have no use for anymore. So that's cool. I don't know why I have these on my ears. I'm not listening to anything. And then let's do some comments actually. Here we go. This will be like a comment bonanza. Since I don't think I've done comments in like 2 days. Yeah, let's see. Undutiful Oregon. I found your channel when I was deciding whether I whether I wanted to get a sugar star, and I started to really like your vids. Your voice is so calming to me, so I've been watching your advent videos before I go to sleep. Thanks for the great content, keep it up. Thanks for the comments. Actually, I'm glad. And YouTube, actually, one of the pre-made answers is, I'm so glad. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna pick thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm glad you enjoyed them. And, okay, well, the very next comment, which was on Dirty Internet Toys Friendship is Plastic versus Bad Dragon Sugar Star Update. This is by Chris Oxy. And the comment is, wait, your voice is so attractive, please do ASMR. And okay, I'm assuming it's just a coincidence with the previous comment. Doing ASMR, God. I mean, if I were to do ASMR, it would probably be like more comedy based. Then I guess I would have to like check out how do you do ASMR and all that. If it is too much work on having to do like voice, audio editing and all that, the answer is no. But I'll do a little bit of research into it, and then maybe some next year I might do like some ASMR videos. Could be fun to maybe do like a hentai review, or recommend me a hentai, but entirely in ASMR. That could be fun. And then another comment by Chris Oxy. Please do boyfriend ASMR. Your voice is perfect. And that was on Peahc Advent Calendar Day 5. Boyfriend ASMR, oh god. Probably not. Probably not boyfriend. Unless I were to do like I'm playing like an abusive boyfriend, like you fucking bitch, slap. Something like that, or like comedy based, I think is what I would do. I don't think I would want to do like actual serious role playing, being someone else's boyfriend. No. The concept of being in an actual relationship to me at the moment is not really something on my mind. Alright. And then a comment by Ir. Forgive me, Lord, for I am weak. Ended up trading my Sky Dwarfs away to a friend as the flight stands make me nervous about transport. Ended up throwing cash at Bone Reapers instead. Your ended up great though. Curious to see what you'll do with the Eyes of the Nine. Yeah, me too. I do. Well, I talked about it in day 6. This was on day 5, so I'm some of the answers you'll get. So, yeah, I've heard a lot of things about the new Games Workshop flight stands, and I do have some of those flight stands, but they are on the Space Marine. I don't know, Inceptors, I think what they're called, for like the 7th. Was it 7th? Yes. This, or was it 8th? Either the 7th or 8th edition. Basically the Dark Imperium box set. I haven't built them. I haven't tried them out. I think maybe next year, 2021, is the year where I'll fucking finish the Dark Imperium box set. I'll paint those fucking Space Marines and Nurgle guys. 2021. Like 3 or 4 years in the making. Oh god, when I look at my backlog, I'm like, oh man, these are things like 4 or 5 years in the making. It makes me like, oof. But and then Bone Reapers. Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know what to say about that. So, but Bone Reapers are cool looking models, I think. And then we had a little bit with KSI Sniper saying that it's a cantaloupe body, trust me. And no, it wasn't a cantaloupe. It didn't taste like one. It doesn't really look like one. And when I searched, like, okay, does Gallia melon, does it exist? And yes, it actually does exist. And it was something I think was created in Israel in like the 70s or something. But it just tastes like a honey melon. So if you could choose between a Gallia melon and a honey melon, pick whatever is cheapest. Or whatever is more local to your area. Let's see. And then a comment by Lazul. They are looking good. I love the cyan color. But overall, one of my favorites is aquamarine and teal. The bluish green or greenish blue color. I don't have a favorite bright color, but I had a phase where I loved orange then red. I still like green and other earth tones for their practical purposes. Oh, probably purpose. Okay, I had to think like, okay. My favorite color has always been black. Yeah, I mean, I think black is well, if you're gonna be like, is black and white colors? I would say when it comes to paint and all that, yes, they are colors. But when it comes like more of shades, but I consider like white. If someone says my favorite color is white or black, I would be like, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna be one of those persons like, actually, it's not a color, blah blah blah. No. Yeah, I feel like black to me, it's a color I enjoy, but I enjoy it as like a accent color or a secondary color. Yeah, that's how I feel about black. It's a really good accent and secondary color. The same with white, I feel like. To me. Let's see. Ir. The muted purple goes great with dark skin. The turquoise is grand as well. Personally, I would do the acolyte masks in some ornate metals, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Yeah, I think, depending on how it looks at the very end, the mask will probably be gold. So I'm deciding I'm gonna do the masks at the very end, just to see how this turquoise looks when everything else is painted. On a side note, are you interested in any of the warbands from the Direchasm box or from the roadmap? Lumineth, Slanesh, Slaves to Darkness, Seraphon, Vampires, I think that's what it is, Bone Splitters, Bone Reapers, and Idoneth Deepkin. Article link showing the roadmap for next year. Alright, let's just check that out. Boom. And we also... Okay, let's see. The future of Warhammer Underworlds. God, this was 27th of November. I haven't seen this one. Oh yeah, okay. Yes, I've seen models at least. First off, let's see. Yeah, I mean this does look like this is Bone Reapers. This is Bone Reapers. Yeah. This is Ignet, I think. And these are, oh god, those orcs, the savage orcs. I mean, you said what they were called, so I think you are completely right. Maybe it says right in here somewhere what they all are, but I think you're right. And this one I do think is like a pirate vampire, is what I think. Just judging by she, obviously this is the female model. You can see it by the outline and the curves and all that. And this long saber. What would be interesting, and which I think might be the case, maybe these are elven vampires, at least this model. I think that would be really cool to see like a female elven vampire. To be like, oh, elves can succumb to the vampire, I guess, disease. What would you call it? The vampire curse. Like if they get bitten and all that by by a vampire, whatever. So that would be cool to see like an elven vampire pirate. So I hope, just judging by the hair, that looked like a haircut an elf would have. But we'll see. Yeah, and then the Seraphon and the Chaos Warriors that could have been really good. I will say these guys, there are two things that I absolutely despise, and one thing that I like, that can easily be fixed. But the rest I like. This guy, I love him. He reminds me of, oh fuck, I think it's called like Slambo. I think what the model is called. It's like an Chaos Warriors with a similar stance like him. Look more like classical, not classical, more like 80s, 90s with two axes at his sides. I love that model. He reminds me of that. And he looks good. I like him. I like his little monster cloak that he's obviously killed from some type of beast. I would probably remove this spike. Like here, I feel like, oh god, it would have been better if it was, like this on both sides, because this, I don't like the spike. So remove the spike, good. This guy, yeah, I don't really see anything I don't like about him. He's like, yeah, just a basic Chaos Warrior. You need some basic things. Good. Then we have her. I think in concept, in a sense, she's good. This right here, I despise her fucking face. I hate her facial expression. Her facial expression, I absolutely despise it. So I would give her a Chaos helmet. Just replace the head with a helmet version. This would be better if it was 3 helmets and the sorceress has no helmet. Even though I hate her face. I would do a face swap, a head swap on the sorceress. I hate her face more than I do this face, and I despise them both. And the sorceress, I love everything except the head. So remove the head, replace it with something else. And the little thing that I would change is that I would remove the flame effects on the staff. I like the flame effects on the hand. That's enough flame effects. You do not need it on the staff. I think it makes the staff look worse. So I would remove it on the staff and do a head swap. And then I think it's perfect. Not perfect, but I really like it. This one, I mean, if you were to remove the helmet, just judging by this picture right here, because it's hard to tell. But to me, it feels like Games Workshop were a bit afraid to really do like, because if you just remove the head, like I said, and put a helmet on, would you know that this is a female? Would you know that this is supposed to be a female? Probably not. Unless maybe it's a bit shorter, but it's hard to tell judging by how she stands and all that. Yeah, because I would like if the armor were a bit more feminine in a sense. I mean, I would have to see the model itself. If it is a little bit smaller in proportions and all that, then that's fine. Put a helmet on. Perfect. A bit like how Stormcast have it. You can tell the difference between a female and a male Stormcast. I like that. Like completely gender neutral armor and all that, I don't like. I don't like it. And also, like, if you just put a male armor on, like, and the average, like, male plate armor, whatever, you put it on a female, it wouldn't work. The proportions would be all wrong for the female, an average. You would have to make it smaller and all that. Like, there is a different body shape on average. And this is also small models. If you like, you have to exaggerate certain things to be able to tell the difference. And yeah, so that's why they didn't give her a helmet, because you're supposed to be able to tell, it's a female. But they were too afraid to actually do a good face. And this is not just terrible female painting styles that Games Workshop tend to do. I think they've done an okay job actually with the painting style. I think it's just the faces themselves is terrible. Yeah, at least the expression. Damn, I hate it so much. But I like this. I like this. Oh man, I can't express by words how much I absolutely despise the facial expression. And then the lizard man. Yeah, looks cool. I don't really like how they've painted him. It's like... But the skink looks cool. This does make it, to me at least, I'm a little bit afraid on how the Seraphon box set is going to be. Because I was hoping, like, we see, like, a chameleon skink and a normal skink. That's good. I really hope, I hope it's like a 4-man team. But, here's the thing. I am afraid that it's all going to be skinks. I don't want that. I want a chameleon skink, a normal skink, like we see here, a skink. A Saurus, and maybe even a Kroxigor. Like, they get like a big boy. So they get like a big boy, a medium boy with the Saurus, and then these 2 skinks. That's what I hope for. Probably won't happen. It's probably going to be 3 skinks and maybe a Saurus, or maybe just a bunch of skinks, which is what I think, which I don't want. Even though I like skinks, I don't want that. But yeah. And then let's see. Boom. The pause feature on OBS is really good. I like the pause feature. Probably one of the better new features they've introduced. So yeah, this was actually a pretty... I mean, today I feel like I have a decent amount of energy. At the time of recording this, it's 08:12. So it's actually morning. And I feel like, yeah, I have a decent amount of energy today. So, yeah, I don't know what I'll do. To probably do some painting, and I might actually play a little bit of Dark Souls 2 on my own while I watch something. I feel a little bit like, you know what? A little bit in a Dark Souls mood at the moment. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do after I've edited this video. Goodbye.